This is my secret framework for scaling skincare brands after having launched hundreds of successful ads on the Meta platform. It is not about being a rocket scientist. It's about knowing and doing what is working. My name is Johannes and I'm the founder of JTC Media, a performance-based marketing partner specializing in Meta, TikTok, and user-generated content. So let's go ahead and talk about the steps that we implemented for our clients to see a consistent 2 to 5x return on our paid ads on Meta. Trust me, the last step will be a game changer. Facebook and Instagram has the largest pools of audiences out there on any platform, and it's all about understanding how to communicate with the right audience. If you're trying to communicate with everyone, you're communicating with no one. It's all about understanding your ideal customer. We've had numerous cases of where we've been told one thing, but when we're running the ads, it's a completely different story. The story just doesn't align, and the audiences that are purchasing our product are completely different. And that is why you need to have a clear grasp of, okay, who's actually purchasing our products. And that is just something that I see with a lot of brands that happens. But if you have a clear grasp, you need to understand what excites them about skincare, what are the fears about skincare, what frustrates them about skincare, where do they live, create these stories about them. How do they feel when they put on your skincare product, and so on. And to gain a better insight into your audience, you can go into the Facebook Ads Manager under your advertising. You can see in columns, you can choose either age, gender, platform, and so on. This lets you get an insight into the age of your customers, which gender are you actually getting purchases from, who should you cater your content and messaging more for. And this just leads me to what I've been saying for the past 30 seconds. To create successful ads, you need to understand your customer audience. 80% is the research phase, 20% is executing it and making killer ads. That's how you succeed with that. The research phase is just a non-negotiable. You won't be able to have the insight to create convertible copy or content that will talk to your customer audience. So non-negotiable. To get a clear grasp whether or not your ad is successful, I would take a look at the outbound CTR. So the outbound CTR you can find also in the columns where you customize in the Facebook Ads Manager. You can go in, click outbound CTR, outbound link clicks, etc. There you'll see the percentage of people who viewed your ad and clicked out from Facebook. So they'll click the link from the ad, which is typical, taking them to your website if it is a conversion ad. So check the outbound CTR. That is a key metric to keep track on if you want to see how successful your ad is. How do you then craft the perfect ad? Based on the research phase, now you can actually begin to craft your ads. You now understand your customer profile better than they probably do themselves. And in my experience, user-generated content is the tool to influence them the best. User-generated content is often way more authentic and relatable, and is also more compelling to watch on your feed. So therefore, I would definitely recommend that you leverage that. And leveraging UGC can also boost your trust, foster community, and drive conversions like wildfire, I'm telling you. So some angles for UGC that you can use: real results testimonials. So customers that are sharing their personal stories. Number 2, routine. Here they will share their personal skincare routine and highlighting the benefits of using your brand's products. Number 3, day in a life. So here they'll talk about how your products fit into their life. Number 4, tutorial of how to apply the product. So that is also a game changer. Girls, specifically for skincare brands, love watching that type of stuff. Get ready with me, outfit of the day, all of these things where they're applying. You can just look at makeup tutorials. So user-generated content, if you're not doing it, it's definitely something you and your team should take a look at. And remember, for user-generated content to be successful, it is essential to have a well-written creative brief and well-written scripts. Else you'll just throw money out the window. It does not need to be grammatical correct, the scripts and everything. It just needs to be tailored to actually drive conversions. There's a big difference in essays and marketing messages. It's not the same thing. And on a side note, I don't want to disregard carousels and images. Those can also work greatly. But UGC is just something where you're able to share the experience and feelings of the customer using your product. Now let's get into the targeting. So for the targeting, it is essential to split test different interests to actually understand what resonates with your audience. Targeting targeting has come a long way since 2018. You cannot just, target so specific and just get conversions like crazy. It is more about having a little bit of a broader approach, letting the data work with the pixel to the account, and then create compelling marketing messages. It's not just throw something in there and you'll just get sales. It's all about the messaging and how you control that. Targeting is extremely important, but it does not beat a good ad. To find similar interests to the ones that you're currently targeting, you can click the suggestion button in the ad set. Setting the budget. So at the beginning, I'd focus all of my budget at a cold audience only, because you don't have the data yet to be thinking about retargeting. Right now, you just want to find out what is working, what are resonating with people, what is not resonating with people, doubling down on what resonates with people. That is your strategy forward. Once you've ran your ads, spent a couple $1,000s and gotten some good results in and a better understanding of where your target audience is and what they're resonating with, then you implement the retargeting and remarketing into the strategy. And there you'll be able to see how your strategy comes together. So as time progresses and you're introducing retargeting campaigns back into the mix, and that campaign is going to bring back previous customers, you'll really see the beauty of skincare brands. Because skincare brands, it's not a product that you buy once and it's over. No, people are buying a skincare product if it's a face wash or moisturizer or whatever it might be. So there's a ton of lifetime value on the customers that you bring in. And it's definitely easier to have a customer return to your site for the same product to repurchase than it is to go out and find new ones. So retaining clients is something that you shouldn't neglect. For retargeting audiences, I like to keep them simple. So Instagram engagers, 60 days. Facebook engagers, 60 days. Website visitors, 60 days. Purchase, 180 days. Here you'll be able to retarget people back to 180 days that have made a purchase, and you can retarget them with the exact same product that they bought. 75% of watched of an ad, so people who've just been very interested in the ads that they've been seeing but haven't made that final decision yet, you'll be able to retarget them. And through player videos, so people who have watched the whole videos. There's a ton of different ways to retarget all these people, but retargeting them is absolutely crucial in retaining them as customers. To add on these custom audiences, be sure to create lookalike audiences with all of the data that you have at your disposal. To emphasize again, you can do enough targeting hacks and tips and tricks and all of these different things, but in the end, it comes down to your messaging, the way of reaching your customers. How much do you understand their pain point, what's frustrating them, and are you able to convey why your product is the solution? That is why at my agency, JTC Media, we have such an incredible focus on the creatives that we're actually utilizing in the strategies, because it won't save you to have the best targeting hacks out there. It's all about having the best way of solving your customers' needs and being able to convert them through the words, that the 180 words that you're using in that video. So I hope you found some value in this video. Remember to like and subscribe for more content like this. And if you're interested in learning more about how your brand could scale with paid ads and user-generated content, I'm more than happy to help. I'll put a link in the description where you can book a quick 15-minute call directly into my calendar. So be sure to check that out if that is relevant for you. Else, I hope you have an amazing day. Bye-bye.